Hello, I'm Jason Shepard, Chairman of both the Cobb County Republican Party and the over 80,000 Chairman's Caucus of the Georgia Republican Party. The road to the 2020 Republican National Convention in Charlotte begins this month. On Saturday, February 21st, all across Georgia and counties with a population of over 80,000, county Republican parties will be holding precinct caucus meetings. Counties with a population under 80,000 will caucus in March, so check with your local county parties for times and locations. But most of them will meet on Saturday, March 22nd, beginning at 9 a.m. If you have never been involved in the Republican Party, now is the time to get involved and make a difference in the direction of our communities, our state, and our nation. We are living in the best economy in 50 years. We are safer and more secure as a nation than we have been in decades. More Americans are working and optimistic about the future. And this is all thanks to our President Donald Trump. But we need your help to help keep it that way. People ask me all the time about how they can get involved in their local Republican Party. They want to know how they can help restore our nation's values and make a difference when it comes to electing good, conservative leaders who will best represent them and their family. If you are thinking the same thing, now is the time to get involved. So what is a precinct caucus? Well, your precinct is simply where you vote. For you, your family, and neighbors, it is your community. Your neighborhood precinct meeting is usually run by your neighbors who were elected at the previous precinct meeting last year. This year, we will simply meet to elect delegates and alternates to the county conventions in March, which in turn will elect delegates and alternates to the congressional district conventions on April 18th, and then as well as the state convention in Cobb County, which will be held at the Cobb Galleria Center May 29th through 30th. The district and state conventions will be the ones that elect our delegates and alternates to the 2020 Republican National Convention to nominate for a second term President Donald Trump. Your precinct caucus meeting will likely begin with a prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance, and an overview of the rules and instructions for the precinct caucus. After the opening, we'll move on to the business portion of the meeting. The business portion of the meeting consists of electing delegates and alternates to the county convention, which for all counties will be in March. Other votes may be taken as well depending on how your county is structured, but all counties will elect delegates. These elected precinct positions play a critical role and have an enormous amount of influence on the way the Republican Party in your county and in the state of Georgia functions. When we talk about the grassroots of the party, we are talking about your precincts and the officers and the volunteers they lead to knock on the doors, host neighborhood meet and greets for candidates, and make the phone calls to get our Republican candidates elected. It's the job of the precinct officers to organize streets and neighborhoods in their precinct, help get out the vote for our candidates, as well as find new volunteers and leaders for the Republican Party. By getting involved in your precinct caucus, you are joining this vital grassroots organization that is the heart and soul of the Republican Party. Thank you for taking your time to find out more about your neighborhood precinct meeting, and I hope to see you at the convention. Be sure to go to your local Republican Party website or the state Republican Party's website at www.gagop.org.